I'm gonna play this for a little bit, and I was actually looking through my library of games that I've had in the past, and one of them was God of War 3. It's been a long time since I played that, so that's actually installing now. I probably won't be able to play it tonight, but you know what? Actually, I need to adjust my camera. Give me just a second. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I just wanted to adjust my camera because it was sitting on top of all my cooldowns, which are on the bottom left-hand corner. So I don't think I can stream music. Yeah, it won't let me. Yeah, not when I'm streaming, which is unfortunate because I definitely listen to music when I play this game. Let me check this volume. It's turned up in my headphones. I'm not sure how loud it is for y'all, but okay. So I'm just gonna look and see what I got here. Okay, so my inventory is mostly clean right now, and right now I'm building on. I don't know what this. It's the Raiment of 1,000 Storms. That's the set I'm building for. It's basically for the martial artist lover. And I've never had this complete set. I've had the Sun Wukos. I've completed that one, and I had what was the other one called? The one that focuses on your 7-sided strike. So I'm building for that, and I have 2 pieces of it. And right now, I actually have 2 of the Sun Wukos right now, and I have the reduced damage while sweeping wind is active. So that helps for higher torment grinding. And whenever you're playing hardcore, you gotta have you gotta have a little bit of discretion with when and how you decide to increase your torment. And it's just something you sort of have to feel out, because if you overextend, you die. That character's gone. Looks like I have 362 blood shards. So why don't we try and see if we can get a piece? Looks like I need a head, feet, hands, and shoulders. Hands. There's the head. I have the Sun Wuko's crown. Let's try and get the boots. Yeah, we'll try and get the boots.
Let's see what happens, shall we?
Okay.
What? I didn't even know I had.
What do we get? Nope. Fuck. Okay.
Don't forget, luck always changes.
God damn it! I don't
That's
need
nice.
those.
Can I have it back?
And I definitely don't need those.
I cannot afford that.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get rid of all that shit. Disenchant. Let's disenchant this too. And we're gonna put that away. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if I have any shards right now. Yeah, I have 1. What did I play last? 17? Yeah, we could try 18. I'm getting close to Torment for it. I mean, that might be pushing it. But I've lost hardcore characters before. It doesn't happen very often, but... So... If I pause my game, I wonder if it lowers my time. There was something I wanted to show you. Under skills, what I have is Flow of Eternity. So it increases the damage of my 7-sided strike by 100%. And reduces the cooldown by 60%. And then my Wave of Light slows enemies by 80, and then it deals 150% increased damage. Both of those damn it, I have an open passive that I never claimed, and I can't claim it until I finish this. That's okay. We'll survive. I've had that. I'm like level 55 Paragon. I've had that open passive for like forever. I feel like a moron. So, generally, I like to just jump in there. I keep my Sweeping Wind on because I have the perk. As long as I have 3 stacks, I've increased Spirit Regen. And then just drop 7-sided strike. And then whenever I get like a boss monster, or like a boss pack rather, that's when I use my 7-sided strike. Otherwise, I'm just using a wave of light. Like right here, I'll use my 7-sided, which didn't do much damage. Oh, better get out of there. Okay, so this torment level might be my limit, at least currently. We've got that fucking wall. I hate... This is not a good group. Waller and Vortex sucks, and they're molten. Alright, so I gotta try and bait some of these guys out. And I use my 7-sided strike pretty often. Okay. And as long as I have dashing strike, I should be okay, because I can get through pretty much everything. I can break every route. I don't really have to be super concerned. Lucas likes playing this game with me. He plays a wizard usually. He likes using Disintegrate. All of my characters are named after him too. You tell I love my son? I have Luca Fist and my Barbarian. Ooh, nice! I got fucking what is it? Conduit. Yeah, my Barbarian is Lucanator. My Witch Doctor is Luca Pox. My Necromancer is Lucretio. My Demon Hunter is just Lucas. Alright, easy peasy so far. Another 7-sided strike, dash in there, wave of light. Get out of there. I could probably tank a molten explosion, but I never want to risk that shit. That would be a bad idea. Not on hardcore. Love the ragdoll physics too. Like punching things with the monk is so damn satisfying. Enemies just like speed away like a bullet. Okay. Yeah, we're making good time, making good progress. I don't want to overextend too much past... Can I dash through there? Yes, I can. Too much past 18 right now. I mean, I'm making great time. I'm just more concerned with, like, spikes and damage, so... Maybe when I get upgraded gems, I'll be a little more confident with it. And upgraded legendaries, too. I know my builds aren't perfect. I'm sure there's probably some better things I could be doing if you go online and look at builds, but I prefer playing this game and figuring it out on my own, and, you know, just seeing how far I can get. I'd like to think I'm smart enough to figure some of this shit out on my own. I'm not sure what the highest torment level I've ever gotten to is. Alright, so far so good. I'm glad to get out of that area. Not one of my favorites to be in. Let's drop a 7-sided strike right now, I guess. You gotta love the monk voice, though. Holy shit. Oh yeah, we'll be done with this really fast. With the increase in Wave of Light, the boost in that damage is super helpful.
What you ask is impossible.
I like having the Mystic Ally. Usually I've used the Mantra of Healing along with the Circular Breathing for extra spirit, and I can use it as a shield, but that monk, or that ally, he does decent damage. And he increases my my health regen by a fuck ton, and I can use him as an on-demand heal. So I almost prefer that. I mean, I would like to have more spirit for more Wave of Light, but once you get enough Paragon points and you get points into resource reduction, it's really not that bad. And my attack speed's so fast with this set. I don't really have to worry about, like, you know, taking a long time. And now I know the Thunderclap rune with Fists of Thunder is the ideal ability, but I play for preference and fun, and I really like, I think it's Wave of the 100 Fists. I think is what it's called. And I like the critical strike rune that as long as once you get a critical strike, it gives you a stack, and you can have up to 3 stacks, and the more stacks you have, the more your attack damage, or attack speed increases.
That ability is not yet recharged.
I'm not super concerned here. I'm not even spiking from these guys. I kept trying to use my 7-sided strike when it wasn't on cool, or when it was off cooldown. Or on cooldown, I guess is the term. See, I've noticed something actually with like dashing and moving around, like the dashing strike and the wizard's teleport. Like they can move up and down hills and walls or through walls very easily, but the barbarian can't. I've had a lot of times where I'll have like a barbarian like jump through something that a monk would be able to dash through, and he ends up getting stuck. Like he'll just jump and like fall against the wall, nothing will happen. Yeah, generally I like to spread my damage out. Okay, Rift Guardian's here. And it's a Sand Shaper. I do wonder why they won't just call him what it is. You know, that's Zoltune cool. Like, just call him Zoltune cool. And he's one of the ones I'm least afraid of. On higher torments, he's kind of a pain in the ass, but on this level, he's really not that bad. 7 minutes, 35 seconds. And what do we get? Gem of Vivacious Toxin. Okay.
My name is Ash. When the
Yes, it is. Okay. And yeah, I was using that Moratorium. What do I have? Simplicities, Moratorium, and Mirene. I do have Moratorium. That's only 60%, 100% for that. Yeah, why don't we upgrade this a couple times? Now, these aren't permanent. I will change, because I'll usually keep Simplicity Strength, and then I'll either use, for Hardcore, one of the gems actually increases your resistance against physical damage, the other one increases it against non-physical damage, and I kind of rotate back and forth. Alright, so let's go ahead and disenchant this shit, repair. We got a couple more. Let's talk for it. Alright, we're going to do Paragon points, movement speed, whoops, attack speed. Why did I have gold find? We're definitely going to do resource.
That is too expensive.
And then, oh yeah, I need that other passive. Wait, how did I not have near-death experience? Yeah, I definitely need to have that. I would have been pissed if I would have died and not had that on my character. Okay. Alright. I just saw someone pop on, too. So, welcome. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and do another one. I need to do a Nephilim Rift, and I'm on Torment 3 right now.
Enemies of the moon.
Fucking... I hate sewers. I mean, it's not too bad, but the sewers aren't ideal for fighting, like, huge clumps of enemies, so you can get those huge, like, XP boosts for killing, like, 400 or 500 enemies in a row. Yeah, I'm still okay with these guys. Alright, I'll dash away, heal up a little bit. Easy peasy. Okay, moving on. Kind of abusing my dashing strike there. I gotta be careful of that. you definitely, on hardcore, you definitely don't want to overextend and not have any dashing strike on cooldown. Like right there, that would suck, getting frozen. Not too intimidated though, it's just power. Yeah, we're gonna get out of him. He's fucked, let that explode. We're gonna dash back, grab all this shit. Alright, we're up to 19%. Might be time to increase to Torment 4. I'm getting pretty close.
I don't have enough spirit. Your flaws are revealed.
Chest, open every chest. Could be a legendary. I really want another set piece. It's been a while since I've gotten it. There, you little bastard.
Rethink your intent.
I remember when you had to click on each individual gem to pick them all up, and then they made it to where they all come into your inventory at once.
I don't like the look of that.
I mean, depending on some of these maps, like you can kind of bottleneck these enemies to where they become less of a threat. In open areas, they have a tendency to surround you. It makes it a little bit more dangerous. Come on, I need your orange balls. Drop them. Waller. Fucking so much.
This fight is over. Not enough spirit.
Okay, so Arcane Orb, or not Arcane Orb, the Arcane Enchanted, you want to look out for that for sure. Especially standing on it. Like, you could take a little hit from the laser here and there. Higher torments you can't. But getting stuck on the actual ball that spins around, that sucks. That will drain your health so fast. %. God, this goddamn level is taking forever. I want an open area. Jesus.
I need spirit.
Give me a new map. Oh, shielding's the worst too. That's annoying, especially if you go to use a 7-sided strike and they get to block all that damage. That's always fun. I guess that wasn't too bad.
Feel the wrath of Ytar.
Yeah, that's about the biggest group you're gonna get. Finally, give me a good one, please. Yeah, alright, this is good. So we get a big open area. Paragon 59, let's go and spend that point. A unique mob up there. There's a unique mob over here. More arcane orb They're not dropping too many. It's one or two, so it's not too bad. What do they get? Nothing. That's a whole lot of nothing. No upgrades yet. The sweeping wind and the Sunwukos helps a lot. So I'm kind of taking advantage of that for now. Yeah, you can get these nice big monster groups like this. This one's definitely not the biggest I've seen. I've seen bigger than that, for sure. But this is better than that damn sewer. Okay, don't want to step into that, so back off a little bit. One thing I've noticed, you have to resist the temptation to get cocky whenever you're playing on hardcore. Because you're like, I got this. I can handle more than this. I can handle more than this. Let's do it. Let's push ourselves. No, the name of the game is playing it safe. I don't really use any of the other saves either. I don't use Breath of Heaven or Inner Peace. Seven-Sided Strike kind of counts as a save because during the animation you don't take any damage and you're not targetable. So the only save I really use, I mean, I keep my Mystic Ally, but the only save I really use is my Dashing Strike. That's how I avoid damage. 91%. And we got another damn long-ass pathway. I like the ones that are like the open area in Act 3 or Act 1. Where you just get endless waves of mobs. I've gotten chains of like 600 or 700 monsters before. It's just impossible in a room like this. Oh, these big sumbitches. Okay. I'm not sure why, but those assholes, they slam their maces together. And it reminds me of that one Final Destination movie where the dude's lifting weights. And the weights, they get cut. The rope gets cut. And then when he goes to flex on them, they come up and smash his head into oblivion. It reminds me of that every time. I don't know why. Yeah, I better get off that. This guy's a piece of shit. I'm usually not scared of him either. Barbarian's one of them, or not Barbarian, the Butcher. He's one I don't particularly care for fighting, because one of his strikes, he can drain your health pretty fast. The Fister Sister, the one that stabs its claw into the ground and burns you with acid, that one's an asshole. Alright, so we're done with this, so we need to clear these mobs out, and then we can teleport back.
Not enough spirit.
Yeah, eat shit. Okay.
I am returning to town.
Go back and talk to Auric. What time is it? Okay, it's midnight. I'll be up for another hour or two yet.
I grant.
Alright, okay, so inventory. Fastest way that I've learned to see if you have any upgrades is just go to the salvage dude and scroll all the way down and just look for green, like green. So like I'd lose 2 toughness here, so I wouldn't want to take that. I'd gain 1 in regular damage, but I'm going to lose 3 toughness there. No, that's definitely not an upgrade. This could be an upgrade, but I already have a chest set piece, so I definitely don't want to get rid of that. So, oh, and you know what? I should have checked if any of that shit could have gone on my follower, but that's okay. I'll get more gear. Not a huge deal. What am I up to money-wise? 3 million. And Starting to get some slightly upgraded gems. Pretty soon I'll want to get rid of those green gems and put some diamonds in there, but I'm not ready to do that quite yet. Okay. Let's do another Greater Rift. What did I play last 18? You know what? We're gonna... I have a new follower. Cool. Well, that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna try Torment 4. And see how it goes.
Brave the...
If this is successful, I'll update the normal difficulty to Torment 4. We'll see how it goes, though. I mean, so far so good, but I haven't gotten any boss monsters yet. So. Nice big groups, though. I'm happy with that. Alright, these guys are fire chains, electrified jailer. Not too intimidating here, at least not yet. Not with these guys, at least. Well, so far, so good. Okay, these guys are frozen. Let's get out of that. Yeah, I'm doing alright on 4, but I'll be a little bit more nervous once I run into like a wall or arcane enchanted. Molten, that'd make me a little bit more nervous. No damage spike as of yet, so... Another strategy I found is with the monk you have the near-death experience, and if that procs, you basically get like a second wind, you don't die. There's no shame in just running away, like using your dashing strike to get as far as fuck away from the enemies as you possibly can, and letting the cooldown reset. Even if you fail like a Greater Rift, it's better than losing your character. Okay, get that sweeping wind up. Stand there right on that molten. I don't give a shit. Ooh, conduit. Nice. Just zap some bitches.
Your flaws are revealed.
I don't know. I was trying to think some other tips that I have. I had someone ask me, like, you know, like, I want to play hardcore. I'm not really sure, like, how to play differently. Well, one thing I definitely recommend is watching your potion cooldown. Always remember you have a potion that you can use. Use it preemptively. If you think you're going to die, even if you get, like, below half, use it and try and get away, because you can always run. You don't have to fight everything. I mean, like, that's the point of the game, is fighting monsters in this game, but on hardcore, you don't have to fight everything. If an enemy's too tough, run away. Bottleneck enemies as much as you can. Dividing and conquering is always a good plan. Keep an eye out for health globes. That's another really good one. AoE. As much AoE as you possibly can, at least. I mean, I guess with every character, you know, every character has the potential to do AoE. I could go into talent, or not talent, but I guess ability, passives, you know, recommendations. But I don't really do that now. I guess I can on my monk a little bit. I've talked about it a little, like the 7-sided strike, using that as a save. Like, so with Frozen, because you get about 3 seconds before the Frozen bombs explode. So once the Frozen has been there for like 3 seconds or so, or not 3 seconds, like about 2 seconds, go ahead and use your 7-sided strike, and those Frozen balls will pop while your 7-sided strike is still active. So you won't get frozen, you won't take any extra damage. Dashing strike breaks roots. Always keep that in mind. So if you ever get rooted, dashing strike will save you pretty much every time. Definitely want fleet-footed. That's pretty much a given. For bosses, I actually recommend, I think it's called Resolve. Yeah, okay, it's not going to let me look. Resolve, I think it's called Resolve, and that's the one that will, reduces the damage, incoming damage. You know, so like if you're going to go up against Belial, so like if you're grinding, for bounties and you got to fight Belial or Malthael, fuck Malthael, let me tell you that. That definitely helps because it just reduces their damage by so much. Let me go back here to getting... Okay, I got all the balls. Alright, this rift's almost done. We're going to get another gem. Here pretty soon. Okay. This one I don't mind too much. I mean, the rooms are semi-big, but it's better than a long hallway. And you can get some pretty big groups in these, too.
The storm breaks.
Kiting monsters is always a good idea. If you can get some of them to follow you. Like in these little hallways. See, like right here, this is one example of a nightmare you want to avoid. So... there's an archway there, and these jackasses will drop those purple balls right inside of them. And if you're not careful, you can get caught right there. See that shit? I just spiked and went down to like 80%. So you just back off a little bit and then try again. Okay, so now we got this guy, and we got Butcher. Okay. Wait, it's a waller too? Okay, let's move this way. Wait, he crashed into his own wall? That's strange. Yeah, see, he went to do his overhead strike there, and my seven-sided strike was finishing its animation. So I didn't take any damage from it. And he's gonna go down. Okay. That was a gem. Which one was it? Enforcer. Oh, I don't have any... Well, technically I have a pet, but I'm not going to use that. Yeah, why don't we try that? Damn it. Okay, so I'm not going to waste any more of my attempts on that. Let's get that moratorium up a little bit. And we'll do the Miranese again. Okay.
I need to go back. My path becomes... I cannot afford that. Comes clearer.
I don't think I'm going to have anything for him. Nope. Okay. And no more keystones. And I think I'm actually going to up the difficulty. That was a fairly successful run, so I think I can handle regular Torment 4 runs now. I'll be stuck on Torment 4 for a while, at least until I can get better, more upgraded gems. Okay, so I'm starting to hit a little bit of a DPS wall with Torment 4. Okay. They're not going down as fast, and I'm not really spiking in damage that much either, so this is a pretty comfortable place for me to be. You'll get to a point when playing on higher torments where you'll feel like the enemies are just like falling at your feet. They're just dying like crazy, and that is about the time where you want to warm up, or level up, not warm up, but level up your torments. Get out of that ice. Chest. I open every chest. Even most chests. I mean, sometimes I'm moving so fast I don't catch them all. There's another one down here. But you can get legendaries from even those little ass chests. I've never gotten a set item from a chest. Or not like a little chest like that. I've gotten set items from resplendent chests, I believe. Usually they're from monsters, but most of my resplendent chests are from, or not resplendent chests. Most of my set pieces are from Kadala, actually. This streaming thing is kind of hard, honestly. Like, you have to talk. You have to try and keep things interesting. Either that or be really funny. Or, yeah, I don't know. It's just, you have to constantly have stuff to say, but also be able to be focused on your game, too. And I like getting on and watching hardcore videos of Diablo 3. I mean, I'll be honest, like, I like waiting for people to die. It's kind of a rush watching them. Like, they'll play on high difficulties and they start, like, spiking in damage. You're like, oh my god, he's gonna die. And you're just kind of waiting for it. I've never actually seen one. Not when I'm watching live, anyway. By the way, if that happens, I will freak out. I won't. I don't take it very calmly. I don't controller. I've never thrown a controller, not ever. But I will yell and scream and get pissed off. Might throw my headset onto the floor. I like the monster density in this area. It's not too bad, actually.
Beneath the endless tide.
These monsters, even the regular monsters, are taking long enough to go down. I'll still use my 7-sided strike on them. I mean, the fact that the cooldown is so it's reduced. Oh shit. Okay. So I just popped my Mystic Ally heal. That was mostly on instinct. I'm kind of trapped in there. Cooldown on that isn't too bad either. I still have my 7-sided strike. I still got my potion. And with the dashing strike, the name of the game is, I call it one charge. Just always keep one charge on you. I break my own rules sometimes. I do get a little bit overzealous because I'm like, I need more. I want to cover more map. I want to move faster. And dashing strike helps you move faster. It's great for travel. But it's your main save, and having that one charge is it's basically the thing that could cost you your hardcore character if you're constantly spending your dashing strike charges. So one of them I'll try and use for travel, and the other one I'll try and use as a... Okay, that was weird. I got wormhole ported and it fucked me all up. These guys are reflex damage. I remember... God, I'm so old. I remember when reflex damage was horrible. It like reflected all the damage you did. If you hit an enemy when it had reflex damage on, you were basically fucked. That and invulnerable minions. That one was terrible. Lucky source. Okay, I don't need to return to town. I bet the exit's going to be down here, so let's head down here. Ooh, chest. Let's go back. Nothing. Yep, this will be the gateway to the next area.
I don't have enough spirit.
Ice Pulse isn't too bad, at least on lower torments, but that Ice Pulse didn't even try and seek me out. I mean, typically it just chases you, and as soon as you stop, and then you move, it'll just stay there. It doesn't chase you anymore. Another 7-7 strike. Keep sweeping wind up. I have not gotten one legendary yet. I'm kind of waiting on it. Or a set piece. Legendary amulet or ring would be nice. Like a puzzle ring would be nice. The one I want is the obsidian ring. I think it's the obsidian ring of the Zodiac. That probably is, I think, the best spirit or Kanai's cube power you can get. It reduces the cooldown of a random ability by 1 second every time you spend spirit. Every time. So every wave of light, like, that means I can use my 7-sided strike sooner. I can use dashing strike sooner. I can use mystic ally sooner. That's one I want. Last season, I was pretty lucky. I got it. I was only like Paragon 5 and it dropped.
That ability is not yet recharged.
So I'd be pretty happy if I got that. I want that as bad as I want another set piece, actually.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
I'm not sure how long this torment run has taken me. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but I've been pretty efficient moving through it. There we go. Took off cooldown. Damn, they got a lot of health. I don't think he's going to drop any balls. I'm at 96%. No, he's not going to drop any. Okay, so let's see up here. Yep, here we go. Go ahead and move to the next area. This one's not too bad either. As long as it's not like the Cave of the Betrayer, the one that's, or the sewers in Act 2. Those just suck.
A vicious strike.
Got a shrine here. Oh, it's just enlightened. Should be coming up on the boss here pretty soon. Yeah, we're at 99%. Disembowel. They couldn't come up with anything more original than that, huh? Disembowel. Let's call it what it is, man. Who do we get? Perdition. AKA Rakanov. Wow, he did not take much damage from that. And I got a god. Okay, this is gonna be a tough fight. I got a unique monster with him too. So okay, so he's halfway dead. I'm just trying to focus on him. My 7-sided strikes are kind of going all over the place. All right, let's get out of that. Back up. I'm just gonna heal up a little bit. Let my healing do its job, and I'm gonna try and bottleneck these fuckers. Ooh, okay. Damn. Alright, so I am like quarter health now. I'm gonna back up a little bit here. I don't want to use my potion just yet. Man, he's on me too. Look at that shit. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Okay, we got a health globe. So, yeah, kiting enemies, always a good idea. Always a good option. Fucking assholes like this will, you know, they can kind of teleport to you and come right up on your ass. Makes it a little bit harder. Okay, so we got rid of those guys. We're gonna heal up now. Now we just gotta focus on him. Yeah, I think Torment 4 is okay. A little bit of risk involved. Boss is definitely taking a while to go down. Oh, you know what? Okay, I probably should have switched off from one of my abilities and grabbed the Flesh is Weak rune with Exploding Palm. That would have been really helpful. But handled it okay. Always better to be safe than sorry. Paragon 66.
Hunger within you.
What do we get? Shoulder. No, that's a belt. No, that's not going to be an upgrade. Not even if I modify it. This, though, could be an upgrade. Let's see if I could put something else, another stat on that, and see what happens. No. Yeah, let's get rid of the resist all elements. Oh shit, I would have to put a socket in it. No, okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'd have to put a socket in it, so then, even then it would not be an upgrade. It'd basically be just about the same things I already have. So, alright, get rid of that. I'm gonna go ahead and
Are
repair.
you ready?
And we're up to 322. What did I try doing last time? Boots? Alright, let's get some fucking boots.
What a steal. That's too bad.
Come on.
What a steal.
What is that? No. No, god damn it. That's not the one I wanted. Yeah, that was the set that I used the last season that I played the monk. I think it was like 2 seasons ago I made a monk. Yeah, that one's a lot of fun, but that's not the one I want.
That is too expensive.
Damn it. Okay. I'm going to save that, though. I'm not going to use it right now. Alright. Okay, so last played was 19. Do I want to try 20? I don't know. That last one was a little dangerous, but you know what? Fuck it, let's do it.
Embrace.
I only test it by going up one level only. I don't never more than one. If you're trying to do like the next, you know, trying to figure out like, hey, can I handle more? Just do one. You know, you can always run, you can always flee, you know, get back to safety, teleport back to town, and, you know, cancel it. Leave the game. I mean, you'll lose your shard, but, I mean, you can always try one more. This one doesn't seem too bad. As long as I get good monster groups, because these enemies are taking a little while to kill. As long as we're getting good monster groups, and I get plenty of boss groups and, you know, unique and elite packs, I'll be okay. Because otherwise, the time limit could get me. I'm happy so far. Dash out of that. Got some purple balls to pick up.
I need spirit. I don't have enough spirit.
This is a decent area too for monster density. It's not too bad. Doing okay so far. I mean, it's taken a little while to whittle down the monsters, but I already have a decent start. Ooh, speed. I definitely will take that. What, just under 13 minutes. My meter is what? I don't know how far ahead of it. I mean, like, it's already almost a half. And the timer's not even to a quarter yet, so I'm making decent time. Okay, nice little clump. Drop the 7-sided strike. Fuck yo base. Yeah, see, this is what I mean by the monster density. When you get big monster density like this, it's really easy to fill up your meter. I think the Diablo music's okay. I think it's more focused on trying to be, like, scary, when this is not a scary game. I mean, I'm sorry, nothing's going to compare at all to the first Diablo, of how... First off, how fucked up that game was. Like, that first time you walked into the butcher's room in floor 3, holy shit. And then after you kill him and you're just walking around, you're like, I couldn't believe what I was looking at the first time I played it. And I was 14, I think, when I first got to play Diablo. That messed me up. Like, I could still picture it in my head, like, all these years later. And this game just doesn't have it. I would rather have some badass music. Like the themes in StarCraft 2. Like the Heart of the Swarm theme, like that's probably the most badass theme I think they've ever done for any of their games. Yeah, we're gonna succeed at this torment. We're doing okay. We're doing better than okay.
Your flaws are revealed.
Skeletons are probably my favorite enemy to fight. It's just super satisfying to fuck one of those dudes up and watch them explode into a shower of bones.
You are defeated.
What is this? Channeling. Okay. Yep, I will abuse the piss out of that. Get out of there. Basically, you use a 7-sided strike like every, what, 5 seconds? Use it on those two because why the fuck not? Alright. Yeah, we almost got this bitch filled up.
The Rift Guardian is
Here,
here.
let's see what we get. Agondox. Agnodox. Wait, he moved away from 5 of my 7 strikes. This makes me unhappy. Oh yeah, I got 9 minutes to finish this fucker, so I am not worried. I think damage over time gets worse the longer you stand on that symbol. Yeah.
You have triumphed.
Soloing in style. I got a legendary ring. I got the Taiguk. Taiguk's only good if you're gonna use Tailwind or not, or the Tempest Rush Tailwind rune. It's really good for that because it basically is a channeling. But to me, I feel like Wave of Light and Explosive Light is just far superior. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I got an amulet. Let's see what we got. Ooh, boy. Summon shadow clones to your aid when you stun an enemy. This effect may occur once every 30 seconds. Do I have any stuns? I don't think so. Not this. Not with my build, at least. And I got a reek. Larceny. After fearing an enemy. Neither of those things really benefit me that much. I mean, they're upgrades, they'll improve my stats, so happy about that, I guess. 100%, 80%. Bound to get one. Yeah! Okay, you know what, let's try for another one. Fuck, okay. Moratorium. And we'll do another Miranese. Okay. It was worth taking a shot. I mean, since this build focuses on your spirit generators, it would make sense to have simplicity strength in there. Just all
grows.
And we need to put a socket in that Haunt of Vaxo and a socket. Yep, that's an upgrade. Okay, so a couple sockets. This, when I play the game, why do I have goddamn... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I guess I am using a monk, so they do use dexterity. Duh. I got only one of those fucking gems. Oh! And they're not going to give me a socket, are they? Come on. God damn it. Okay. Well, let's... I'm not going to do this too many times. This shit blows. Oh, I guess I have the money. Make a few of those. You can always use them for later. I play other classes too, so it's not a huge deal. Alright. Come on, give it to me. Fuck me, come on. God damn it! Fucking cocksuckers, I swear to God. Yeah, it's been 1.5 million gold. Alright, come on. Please. Jesus Christ. Okay, come on. Motherfucking cocksucking asshole. Okay, I fucking give up. Okay, well that, I guess, is gonna go on my follower because fuck me in the ass, right? Alright, so let's try and do the Rachel's Ring of Larceny. I'm not wasting any more fucking money on that shit. Oh, nice, those are the red gems. Yeah, it's exactly what I want to have happen. Alright, life per hit. Come on, come on. I fucking quit. I quit. Okay, so I guess he's getting a ring because... No, he's not getting a ring, so that's going in my inventory. Fuck you, Miriam. Fucking twat. That's really the only thing that makes me angry in this game. Losing hardcore characters and that cunt. Because, I mean, I know it's not her fault. I know it's the asshole programming where they give you 3 random stats, but they won't give you that goddamn socket when you want it. Which is why a puzzle ring is super helpful, because one puzzle ring will put you at, like... I mean, depending on what level Torment you're on, like 50 or 60 million gold. So, you know, I could just make gems for days, but I barely have any gold right now. Like 3.6 million is not a lot. So yeah, so no upgrades at all. Just some Paragon points, a little bit of gem leveling, but that's it. So I actually need to get off of here. I need to get around and get ready for bed here pretty soon. I got a couple things I need to do before I go to bed, so... noticed a couple streamers hopping on. I had 3 people at one point, so I definitely am looking at my own face. I definitely appreciate you getting on and checking it out. I hope you learned something. I don't know if you're you do hardcore streaming yourself, or a hardcore gameplay while streaming yourself, but I hope you picked up a couple things from me. Maybe learned what to do or what not to do, but I'll definitely do it again sometime. So thanks for watching.